What's up, guys? Welcome back to Backroad Driver. Today I'm going to take you across the 7 Mile Bridge down in the Florida Keys, one of the longest overwater bridges in the world, one of the most epic bridges that I've ever seen. I did not plan on making this video as I only have an iPhone 13 Pro down here. No GoPros of any kind, so everything you see I've shot from inside the vehicle or hanging out the sunroof or sticking my head out the side window. Hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to show you some highlights from Key West as well. It's really neat that this road extends further south than any other road in America except for Hawaii, but we're talking about continental US. It's a pretty awesome bridge. The family's loved it. We've went over it several times now, so I've got several different clips to show you guys. If you ever get the chance to come down this way, it's something you're going to want to check out. If you're in Miami, it's worth the drive down just to see this bridge. Let's check it out. Guys, the 7 Mile Bridge is epic. This is 7 miles to cross between Marathon Key and Bahia Honda Key on your way to Key West in the Florida Keys. It actually helps you cross over the Florida Straits, which is the waterway between the Gulf of Mexico and the Atlantic Ocean. The old bridge you see to the right is the original Henry Flagler Railroad Bridge, and the actual railroad was built to go all the way to Key West, and that's why Key West is on the map. He brought people and he brought the ability to get lots of stuff down to the Keys. The 7 Mile Bridge was built in 1982 and cost $45 million at the time. That's $104 million in today's money. Well, it's 2022, so it may already be up to 200 million, I don't know. We stayed on Marathon Key, so we crossed this bridge back and forth as many times as we could, and we saw and learned something new every time we crossed. A part of the old railroad bridge has been saved and used to be able to let people walk out to an island, like an actual nature park that's out in the middle here. I guess it was its own little key. It's crazy to actually drive over the ocean for a full 8 minutes. The speed limit's about 55 miles an hour, but you can hardly get up to that speed with the amount of traffic, and there's always a tourist on there like us who's slowing traffic down a little bit just to see what's going on. Tons of boats were parked out in the Atlantic and in the Gulf, or I guess you want to call it the Straits of Florida. This may be the best back road in America. Now I want to show you a little bit about the area, just some highlights, guys. This place was awesome. We actually crossed 42 bridges to get from Miami all the way down to Key West. This is just a couple of those bridges. It's unbelievable how much money was spent for this road to get down there. And even when you're not on a bridge, it's very scenic. The water's like you're just a couple feet above sea level. When you're inland, there's mangroves right up to the road. When you come on to Key West Island, which was about a 45-minute drive from where we stayed, everything's beautiful, guys. Obviously, it's salty. It's hot down there, so things are weather beaten. At the Ford dealership, I think they had 2 new vehicles and everything else was used, so that's kind of crazy. When you go to Old Town, it's a really old town. Old Town Key West was started, I guess, in around 1822. I just want to point something out. Now, this blew my mind. There were free-range chickens all over the place. And you hear that. People say that about Key West, but guys, it was unbelievable. And it was almost on all the keys. I guess I don't think they crossed the bridges, but they were beautiful, which I never have thought of a chicken as a beautiful bird, but it was crazy. Lots of really cool bars and restaurants, very eclectic and unique. We chose to eat at Margaritaville. Very touristy, not the best food in the world. Lots of good architecture. The southernmost point of continental US. I think that's something you have to do when you go there. You've seen this picture on people's Facebook feeds forever. It's 90 miles to Havana right across that strait. Guys, this was a $2 million shack. This thing is less than 1/10 of an acre. Iguanas were huge. These things look like baby dinosaurs. Like I think they're like the remaining dinosaurs on Earth. So I was really blown away about that. That sucker's 5 or 6 foot long. It was really freaky. His little cousin over here was really quick, and I'm not supposed to chase him. We looked all this stuff up in hindsight. When you see a lizard in the Keys, it's not a little bitty lizard. It's a monster lizard. We hung out at Sombrero Beach for the day. Gorgeous area, best on Marathon Key by far. And we had to build something in the sand. And somebody's getting buried every single time. Guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you get to see this for yourself someday.